Hey, Shalom Hashem. I want to start off source by giving no praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahshua, Hashem, Kodash, double honors the apostles of GMS and honors you brothers doing the work in truth or sincerity. So, quick one on the word microcosm. I'll just meditate and I was basically thinking about, say, London, right? In terms of one of the reasons why people in London don't realize how racist this place is. One, their eyes ain't open to it, and two, right, London's just a mix of so many different people. So I just think London's sort of like a microcosm. It's just its own little cosmos, and that's when I was like, oh shit, yeah, the word microcosm and cosmos, basically, well, it's the same word. No, microcosm is derived from cosmos, rather, right? So you look at microcosm, it says a community, right? A community, right? Place or situation regarded as encapsulating in miniature the characteristics of something much larger. That's a microcosm, right? And he gives the example: the city is a microcosm of modern Malaysia, right? So, for instance, this unclean frog is a microcosm in what do you call it, in the United Kingdom, right? And then you start looking actually at the etymology, right? It's a late 12th century, what do you call it, microcosmos, right? It says modern from early 15th century, human nature, man viewed as the epitome of creation, literally miniature world, from Middle Latin microcosmos, from Greek mikros, small, might see micro, cosmos, world, right? So here we're basically starting to learn that a cosmos, right, is basically referring to something, small, a particular group, a particular community or whatever, what have you, right? Now, for those that ain't in the know, right, anyone who's new, right, when you read the scriptures in the Greek, right, you've got three words for world, right? You've got oikomene, cosmos, and eon, right? Eon, if I remember correctly, that's age, and oikomene, the inhabited earth, right? And then cosmos, which is a particular group of people, a harmonious arrangement, right? So we'll read this example in John 3:16, right? It says, "For God so loved the world, right, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Right? So you read that word there, world, cosmos, right? Orderly arrangement, declaration by implication, the world, right? Adorning world, an apt and harmonious arrangement of constitution or the government, right? And it starts going on and it says the world universe, because it's not talking about the world universe, it's talking about a apt and harmonious arrangement, right? Order of government, basically a select group, right? And the proof it's not talking about that is what we just read that here. That's what the word means, right? In the Greek, right? And you actually have a modern English word that has cosmos built into it, right? Which is microcosm. All right. So John 3:16 is really actually talking about only the Israelites, right? And John 3:16 is a quote from Joel 2:32. It says, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh shall call." Right? So we can see that who's referred to as in Mount Zion, right? And Jerusalem is telling you exactly who it's talking about, right? And hey, this is where it gets even more interesting, because it's John 17:9. It says, "I pray for them, I pray not for the world." And you look at the word world here once again, right? It's cosmos, right? Which is talking about an apt harmonious arrangement or constitution, basically that same world as in John 3:16, right? Because this isn't a contradiction. It's not one minute it goes to love the world, the next minute is I don't pray for the world, right? This is basically talking about the fact that the Lord has an elect, right? And then there's the rest of Israel. There's the elect of Israel and the rest of Israel, right? So it says, I pray for them, the elect of Israel. I pray not for the world, the rest of Israel, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, right? And once again, just going into the fact of looking into words and the meaning of words, right? But the apostle pushed that heavy, right? It says Acts 2:21. It says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, right? Ye men of Israel, hear these words, right? So this one here is always important because you got to remember who was being spoken to, right? You got to remember who is being spoken to. Just like how if you're in the States, right, and then there's a public service announcement which says, oh, everyone should go get their passport or whatever, right? If you ain't an American citizen, that doesn't apply to you. You can go to the passport office and then they'll say, "What? Where's your birth certificate?" You pull out a British birth certificate. Then they're going to be like, "Why are you here? You cannot apply for a citizenship." And then you're going to be there like, "Oh, but I thought the announcement said everyone should come and renew their passport." But yeah, it's everyone who's an American citizen, right? That's who. And just like here, when this was being written, right? This was being said, spoken to the children of Israel, right? That's why it was say whosoever, because it didn't. You also got to understand what do you call it? Ancient Jerusalem at that time, right? But yeah, that's all I had. Like I said, it was just a quick one. I said, shower thoughts, as they say, right? So yeah, as always, Lord's will, that was edifying. To the next time, Shalom.